You can have the best car in the world, but if your goal is to cross the ocean, you need to take either a plane or a boat. The same could be said for weight loss. So let's break down 4 essential tools you'll need if you want to make weight loss easier. So when it comes to weight loss, one of the biggest challenges people face is changing their eating habits. In fact, it's often said that weight loss is 80% diet and 20% exercise, which highlights just how crucial what you eat is in this journey. So, if we need to eat something to help us lose weight, let's pick the right cooking tools to make delicious, low-calorie meals that can be both simple and enjoyable. Take the air fryer, for example. This tool is a game changer in the kitchen, especially for those who love crispy fried foods but want to avoid the excess calories and unhealthy fats that come with traditional frying methods. The air fryer works by circulating hot air around the food, resulting in a crispy texture similar to frying but with significantly less oil. This means you can make crispy chicken tenders or fries with just a fraction of the oil you normally use, and when there's less oils, there's less calories. Now, another essential tool in the weight loss kitchen is the pressure cooker or Instant Pot. See, a pressure cooker can prepare meals in a fraction of the time it would normally take using traditional methods. Frozen chicken, normal chicken, beef, soups, stews, steamed vegetables, all can be ready in minutes, ensuring that you always have a healthy meal option on hand. Plus, it makes it significantly easier to meal prep. This, of course, greatly reduces the temptation to reach for less healthy alternatives when time is tight. Now, the final essential tool in the weight loss kitchen is the Ninja Creami. This one will change your life if you like ice cream like I do. That's because you can literally make any kind of ice cream, sorbet, or milkshake that you want. But more importantly, you can make it any way you want, which means low calories. All right, we've tackled the kitchen, but now let's talk about moving our bodies. Exercise is the second big piece of the weight loss puzzle, and having the right equipment can make all the difference between hitting your goals or falling short. Remember, the more convenient something is, the more likely you are to do the thing that needs to be done. So first up, a treadmill. But here's the thing, it's not for running. I'm actually recommending it for walking. Why walking though? Because it doesn't spike your levels of ghrelin, also known as the hunger hormone. This means you won't find yourself getting hungrier while you're doing it, and you'll be burning straight fat. So if you're serious about losing weight, investing in a treadmill can change everything, simply because of the flexibility. You won't have to worry about the weather or time of day. But we can't just focus on cardio. Strength training is just as crucial, especially for long-term weight loss. Building muscle not only makes you stronger, but also revs up your metabolism, meaning you can burn more calories because moving muscle requires more energy. That's where a gym membership comes into play. Now, why didn't I say dumbbells and resistance bands? 2 reasons. First, it allows you to mentally separate yourself from home, where we typically relax, and forces you to go to a place where everyone else is doing what you should be doing. Second, it's all about variety. As someone who has done minimalist training with limited equipment and now has a full-blown gym in his living room, I can tell you, variety is what keeps you going in the long run. So now you've got the tools to cook healthier meals and get your exercise in. But what about actually staying on track with your diet? It's simple. If you can't measure it, how do you know if it's working? Monitoring your progress not only helps you see the results of your hard work, but also keeps you motivated to keep going. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, the food scale / a calorie tracking app. I know weighing your food and tracking your calories might sound a bit over the top or tedious, but trust me, if you want to see results the fastest way possible, this is what you need to do. The reason is because a lot of us tend to underestimate how much we're actually eating, especially with calorie-dense foods like chips, oils, grains, soda, and more. So a food scale takes the guesswork out of portion control, while the app, I use MacroFactor, lets you log it in a very easy manner, ensuring that you're hitting your calorie targets without overdoing it. Next up is the weight scale, measuring tape, and progress pictures. I get it, scales can be tricky, and some people even actively avoid the scale because weight alone doesn't tell the whole story. But it doesn't lie either. It's important to understand that most people who are afraid to use the scale are the same people who don't track how much they eat or how much true exercise they do every day. With that being said, it also doesn't tell us how much muscle you have. This is why all 3 metrics are important. Losing an inch off your arms, but not your waist, is still progress, as long as you're losing fat, not muscle. That's why it's crucial that you track all 3 of these metrics, because tracking only 1 or 2 does not tell the full story. Finally, let's talk about activity tracking apps, because you're gonna need one. Whether it's walking, lifting weights, or whatever you choose to do, track it so you know how much you've done every day and also how much progress you've made. Here's an example of the apps I use. The Pedometer app on my watch counts my steps, and Heavy tracks how much I lift week to week. Obviously, there are other options, but this is what I found works the best for me. But even with all these tracking tools, there's still one more piece of the puzzle that's absolutely essential: support and motivation. So let's dive into that next. One of the cheapest and easiest tools you can use is simply subscribing to this channel. The reason is simple. The more you're surrounded by fitness, weight loss, and health content, the more likely you are to take action. Remember, what you consume with your heart, eyes, mind, and soul, your body will also follow. But what if you need a more hands-on approach? Use one of the greatest tools of all, the internet. Joining an online fitness community or support group can be incredibly effective because these groups are filled with people on the same journey as you. They're great for sharing tips, offering encouragement, and holding each other accountable. Whether it's through social media, forums, or dedicated fitness apps, having a virtual support system can help you stay connected and motivated. However, if you need that extra bit of personalized guidance, consider working with a personal trainer or a coach. A good trainer is an invaluable tool because they will tailor your workout plans, guide your nutrition, and advise on when to rest, all based on your specific goals and fitness levels. This ensures that you're exercising effectively and safely. Plus, having someone to check in with regularly adds another layer of accountability, making it easier to stick to your weight loss plan. Either way, if you use each of these tools correctly, you will start seeing results in the next 2 weeks, I guarantee it. With that being said, if you want 5 tips to stay motivated on your fat loss journey, I suggest you watch this video right here.